Well, good morning, Intervet fans, and welcome to the preview for Greyville. We're on Poly Track Wednesday, the 18th of January, and as you can see, load shedding, not too much light here. But let's go with the 8-race program. Pretty uninspiring, but there are possibilities here. Race 1, Maiden Juvenile Plate, 1200 meters. Well, at first glance, I thought Fire Tonic was an absolute business here. You've got to ignore his last run. He shows a lot of pace, lots to like about him. Then I looked at Master of Defence. I thought this has got a big chance, this horse. I think he'll go well on the Poly. Rachel gets a ride on him. Look for improvement from him. And Grand Lupo, 7-1, looks like a big price. These are 8 and 7-1 chances. They look like the main dangers. Cotton Ron ran a nice race last time and showed pace. But there'll be a battle for the lead, and whoever gets this one right will end up winning it. Race 2, Maiden Plate, because remember, race 1 is a maiden handicap. Once you get these maiden handicaps, makes it very, very difficult, and that's why I went for Master of Defence with 53 on its back. Race 2, Maiden Plate fillies and mares, 1400 meters. Some sanity here. Number 3, Sky Cafe, very, very difficult to beat. Looks like the right horse, and I'm going strongly with that. Stealth Attack, drawn badly, and looks like the main danger, so it should be an absolute two-cornered contest between the two. Race 3, fillies and mares, they go 1400 meters, and number 1, Umbulazani, looks like a big improver. Improved last time, and maybe it will be a double up for Wendy Whitehead and the owner. So let's hope that this goes well. I think that it's a player in a race like this. Lady Macbeth improved last run. Look for her to improve. And then there are a number of others that have got chances in this race. A Lunar Eclipse shows pace. Ride the Lightning, I think is the best outsider at 14-1 and putting it into all your play. And then Maid of France is my second choice, number 6, with the 2.5 claimer on. Third run after race, looks like a big improver. Race 4, merit rated 73, they go 1400 meters. I'm going strongly with number 1, Mac Hardy. He's run 3 times course and distance, 1-1. He'll improve over the 1400. Looks like he's got a bit of ability, this horse, so expect him to go really well here. The big danger is number 8, Count Marsh. Keegan DeMello jumps on this one for Robbie Hill, and he's got very good form, so he looks like the problem. 5 high velocity and 7 crested eagle with Gentleman's Way, all back end of quartets. Race 5, this is a merit rated handicap 73, and they go 1400. And here I like the Nell runner, Son of Silk, number 1. Third run after a rest. Car Team, well, he's always a worry because he does tend to do some funny things in the tight finishes. So he's my play. The danger, 7, Black White Dynamite. I really like the look of this horse. I think he'll go extremely well with the 2.5 claimer on it. He had 2 good runs. He's head of the speed rating. He's had 7 runs on the course and distance, 3 wins, 2 places. Last 2 runs were good. He's the second best by a long way. Rugger Bugger is the dark horse in the race. Will he improve on the Poly? He looks like he's got some ability and got the same type of profile as McCarty in the race before. Race 6, merit rated 85, they go 1600, and I'm going with number 6, Exceed Expectations, at a big price. Another one from the Null Yard. They might have a very big day today. Rachel gets a leg up on this. Expect it to go very, very well. Big danger, 3, Quizmaster. Looks like he's a runner in a race like this. Raven Sword. Have a close look at this horse. He's a young horse, pretty unexposed. Another one from Wendy Whitehead. 2-1-1 course and distance. 5 rides for Calvin, 1 win, 2 places. He got to go well, this horse, but he's just won a maiden, and it will be interesting to see how he improves, but he looks like he's pretty well rated. Race 7, there's a merit rated handicap, go 1600 meters, and I'm going with 3 horses here. 2 Action Stations. The Laugh Runner looks very set for a race like this. Keegan DeMello aboard it. He rode it a run ago, ran a pretty good race for him. This horse goes pretty well on the poly. He's only had 14 starts, and I think that he's got a chance in a race like this. But he's got to beat a horse like Arrow's Mark. This horse will improve on the poly. Gets Rachel. Lots to like about Arrow's Mark. Looks like he's teed up for a race like this. Expect him to go well. Teichmann always shows pace, always there or thereabouts. And he and Brandenburg will probably set out to see who can set the pace. Race 8, Mary Rate is 74, 1900 meters. And I'm going with Question Master number 2. Tristan Godden gets a ride for Darryl Moore. They're very much in form. Godden, well, I hope that he gets the best tune out. This horse, Gates, has been riding this horse very well. So that's also the value at 6-1. Straight up, number 6, looks like he's absolutely ready. Sean Veal takes over from Samanga. Not a great improvement, but there you go. They're both top riders, so let's see how he takes Straight Up. Lucretius, this comes back off a rest, but is it fit and well? If it's not fit and well, it's got a problem here. This is quite a tough race, and I would put as many horses as possible into your big exotics. So for me, James Goodman, with the flu, have a great day's racing at Greyville.